History is being made in St. Louis. The Board of Aldermen unanimously approved a bill that would rename a street to honor our historic Chinatown. 5 on your side's Michelle Lee shows us what that means for the city.
To honorarily rename a street in St. Louis usually happens without a lot of fanfare, but this was different. This was an acknowledgement by the city, not only that a Chinatown existed for 100 years, that it also deserved to be recognized.
When we pass this by consent, it is headed to the mayor's desk, and it'll be out of this Board of Aldermen, which is awesome. Thank you.
There was a lot of enthusiasm behind what's known as Board Bill 32, the bill that honorarily renames part of 8th Street to On Leong Way, a nod to a Chinatown that existed downtown from 1869 to 1966.
15 aye votes.
The effort was led by a number of community members who say this lost history has impacted the trajectory of an entire community. Many people were displaced when Chinatown was dismantled. It also changed how generations felt like they belonged in St. Louis.
I know for me, I often have to go to Chicago or New York to feel seen and be able to see these signs and feel like Asians actually feel recognized. And so to imagine that here in St. Louis is going to be, I think it's going to make a really long impact for Asian Americans.
This is just a wonderful moment. None of the families are here in St. Louis anymore, but they are very thankful, and in turn they have spread the news.
Ultimately, it's a first step to recognize that the Chinese came here before the Civil War, and their history is shared with all of St. Louis.
And just congratulate this board for unanimously approving historic recognition of On Leong Way this morning.
And there was an absolute recognition that this was an important and historic movement on the part of the city. And I was really impressed and really grateful for the enthusiasm and I would say, care with which my colleagues considered this issue and really participated in getting it done.
So the next step, this goes to the mayor's office for signature, and then eventually there will be a new street sign. And already the community has come together to fundraise for any potential historical marker. In downtown St. Louis, Michelle Lee, 5 on your side.
The city blighted and destroyed Chinatown to make way for a baseball stadium project. That was back in 1966, though it sat as an empty parking lot for a decade. The cost of this street project would be the price of a new sign.